6 years ago now. I'm with about 5 other speakers in Hilton Head. We have 45 minutes for lunch, and so we run. And we go to the Cole's Place. We go to the Denny's, right? We go to the Denny's. There is a wait at the Denny's. There's a wait at the Denny's. So we think, well, geez, maybe we should go someplace else, but what if there's a wait at one of those places? We don't know. We just don't know. Maybe we should get something to go. Finally, we get seated. We get seated, and this waitress comes to the table, and I'm telling you, people, she was spent. She was so spent. She was done. She was gray. She was gray. I know. She had dead relatives on the other side going, follow the light. Follow the light. You know? I mean, she was perspiring. There was food stuck to her, you know. Her hair was just a wheat field. It was just, she didn't even look at us. She didn't look at us. She came to the table. She's like, what do you need here? You know, like that. Well, you know, and I had this real jerky attitude in my head, you know, this like entitlement kind of attitude in my head about like, well, this was well worth the wait, thank you. You know? You know how we all get to be jerky every once in a while, you know? But here's this great guy across the table from me, and I mean, great guy. He looks at her name tag. I still can't remember her name. We'll call her Mary, you know. So he says, you're Mary? He says, I can't believe this. I was told if you ever go to Denny's, ask for Mary. He says, but there was a wait and we were short on time, but we get you anyway. This is great. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm telling you what, this woman comes back to the table. I mean, she is white, her, you know, the food, you know, a lot of it's gone, you know, she's kind of pinned her hair back a bit. I mean, we got coffee, we got water, we got, you know, I mean, service. And that's the important thing. The important thing to understand is this man did not do what he did to manipulate good service. He did what he did because he was such a great guy. He was just decent. He was so decent, you know. And it's amazing to me, but seems to always ring true, that the simplest things have the greatest truth. You know, the fact that being decent happens to be good business. Being decent. Being decent happens to be good business. Now, that's not why you're decent. You're decent because you should be decent. You really ought to be decent. But the fact of the matter is, it happens to be good business. You know, when people are working out, you know, they get into those outfits and everything, and they cut across town and they go to the gym. I mean, that's what I'm told. But when you are working on being decent, there ain't any place you can't exercise. There ain't any place you can't exercise. I mean, I know you folks work under the umbrella of State Fund. I know that. But your work is not the thing that defines you. State Fund does not define you. You bring the definition of who it is you are to State Fund. And as you are a person who is working on your becoming in a grand kind of way, if you are a person who is working on your becoming as far as being decent and having a sense of humor around you, a sense of joy, appreciation of others, well then, State Fund will probably profit from that. Your neighborhood will probably profit from that. Your family will definitely profit from that. But really what you're doing under each one of those umbrellas is you're working on your becoming. That's what you're doing. You're working on your becoming. And by God we get good at the things we practice, don't we?